because it's not in our habits. We already knew that we're operating at that level, so we needed to have that protection. So it's important that we pay attention to structure, and also when it comes to finances, you see, if you have an accountant and a lawyer, you are very, very well good, especially as a creative, because a lawyer will make sure you don't get shelved, you don't get messed up. An accountant will make sure that also too you don't get messed up, because you see that money thing.
In numbers.
As creatives, most of the time you struggle with numbers. You understand? So it's important that if you are not good at it, you find someone that can help you with it. If not, you will find out that you are owing taxes. You will find, the tax regime is changing in this country. Everybody has to wake up. So you need to find out as a creative that you are paying attention to those things, because the numbers, you must pay attention to them. How does the money go out? How does the money come in? What are the margins? Where are we? The other day we were doing a boot camp for producers. And one of the things that we were trying to teach them was how to use Excel, you understand, to make sure that they get their numbers right. So we literally just created a template. If you cannot do it, just use this template and just start filling it in, and you eventually know what to do. And it has helped them a lot, because now they are able to know how much it costs me to actually make my film. A lot of them before, if you ask them, how much did this film cost? Because they use a lot of favors. They lose my friends this. No, we say value it. Value it. That's the value of the film. And as a matter of fact, we even put a value for the license at the top. You see, so these things help you a great deal. So I think, because this is not a business class, I can't go into the details of certain things, but I think the two areas that you shouldn't get wrong in terms of structuring is lawyer and an accountant. Then available opportunities. The truth is, as a creative, if you cannot convince your friends, your family,
your immediate network,
and your immediate network to invest in you, then you will struggle a bit in this climb. You need to be able to convince them. They say FFF, right? Friends, family, and fools. You hope you get the fools, right? If you can't get the friends, there'll be someone foolish enough to invest in you. If not, why? But then beyond that, right now there are new vehicles that are coming up. I've seen that. I don't know how this is going to work. To be sincere, I haven't collected anyone's money. All I've done has been private markets. That is getting my friends and my family and the fools to invest in me. That's the only thing I've been able to do. But I'm hearing that there are new vehicles that will use your intellectual property as collateral. I'm hoping that holds some water. But it's sincere, how do you really value your intellectual property? It's very hard, because there's a lot of speculation there. So, and most of what is available now requires some level of collateral, which most creatives don't have.
Yes.
Right? So I think genuinely, maybe what might happen is a partnership with the streamers, or with distributors to give like some form of advance. So, okay, you know what? Netflix, don't pay this guy. We'll give him the money to produce. However, if he finishes making the film, you pay us this amount. I think we just need to be creative with it. But we are not yet there. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, right now, it's hard to raise capital for a project. But eventually, I'm hoping that with these new ideas, like what the minister mentioned earlier, the CEDF, I know they are yet to start giving out the money. So it's when we see it, unfortunately, no shade to my minister, but it's until we see that money. No, the truth is, the creative sector we are jaded a bit, because we've heard many things. We've not seen many things, and that's the problem. So we need to see it first before we can comment on it.
So thank you so much. So when the money starts to roll out, then we're sure that...
Then we are sure. Yes. Then we'll know it's a new day, because that money is plenty. Did you hear what you say? $100 million?
Yes.
Oh, damn, that's a lot.
Okay, thank you so much, Elijah. So I'm coming to you, Daniel. I left you to chill for a bit, and now I'm coming to you. So you have a front row seat to how Gen Z and millennials consume creative content. Now, how are they reshaping storytelling and entertainment today? And that's because you are Nollywood sweethearts.
Right.
Yeah, so you cut across millennials and Gen Zs. So how are they reshaping storytelling and entertainment right now?
Just before I answer that question, I'd just like to add also to what they also spoke about. And to me, just sitting down and listening to them, because the truth is I have an artist or a creative brain, and I'm always wanting to, listen to business people and legal people and accountants just speak about structure and speak about how to go from, just being that creative hold up in your basement creating to being the entrepreneur. And I'd just like to throw out there that it's really not rocket science, like it's a bit of rocket science. I'll admit it, because what they have spoken about is actually very detailed, but can be very complex with the creative. So what you should do is partner right, just partner right. Speak to the right people and work with the right people. You don't have to know everything, but you just have to know the people that could know everything, and then partner with them. And then you also, the creative, with your creative brain, expose yourself to information that will help you work well with these people. So don't only expose yourself to information about your craft and how to be great at your craft. Expose yourself to information about business. So while you have, on your laptop, you have several tabs open about, how to edit, how to take that photo right, or how to design. Also have tabs open on business. Also have tabs open on distribution, on taxes, on copyright law. Just expose yourself to that kind of information so that even when you partner, you are able to speak to them at a level where you can engage and create better work together. So it's important for that artist, because I've been at meetings, I've attended, conferences, and they just talk, and a lot of it just, flies over my head.
Yeah.
Because from the get-go, I haven't exposed myself to the right kind of information. So if you're young and you're out there, start today. It's not too late. Start to expose yourself to the right kind of information that will position you as an artist to engage with your contemporaries in other industries. Right, now to come to your question, the truth is, no one really knows what these people want, right? We're all just, is the truth. I don't know, maybe you come at it. But no one knows. We're all just spitballing here. We're all just guessing. And, we just throw out things that we feel that they will like in the kind of combination that they will like. And then something might work out there. And, the interesting thing is, in our country, we have a lot of herd mentality, right? So one person will do something and it will work, and everyone will just run and be like, that's what's working. And then it won't work for you. And then you wait for the next person to get here, and then we'll all just run and, try. So what I do tell creatives, especially young creatives, is to trust in your own voice. You're a combination of experiences. You're a combination of different ideas, different backgrounds. So trust your voice and create from that center. Right? And when you create, you will speak to people. You will impact a section of impact a demography. And those people will respond to your product, right? And there you have some kind of exchange. If you are existing in today's world, you would have existed with different spheres of life. Right? And if you're particularly inclined to create products and services for younger people, then you expose yourself to them. Go to the places that they hang out. Consume what they consume. And so as a creative and as an artist, invariably you begin to think like them. And in creating, because you're thinking like them, you create products that they will respond to. So for me, I like to approach things from a very organic point of view. It can't be forced, because if you force it, you burn out. So be very organic with it. Expose yourself to the language of communication. And then so that when you're creating your craft, you can speak their language and they can respond to it. I started off, I'm a millennial, so I started off creating content in the early 2000s. Officially, towards the end of the 2000s, so maybe 2009.